so much for stopping by today. I appreciate it. I hope you all have been having a wonderful week. My name is Deb, and today my perfume of the day smells like the sweetest Christmas cookies you can imagine. This is Alkemia. This is called Vanille Amour. It is so sweet, just almost like you're digging into vanilla ice cream. This smells so good. So this is by a really small perfume house called Alkemia, and this is called Vanille Amour. Really, really sweet and yummy. But today I want to talk and just chat a little bit about kind of the stereotypes and the stigmas that go along with those of us who like to stay in the house. Those of us who are more comfortable being at home than being in a club or being just out and about. And I've been that way since I was really young, and I didn't really know what that was about. And I think that it took me quite a while to realize I am like truly introverted. I can be extroverted when I have to. I know how to pull that out, but generally I'm super to myself, and I'm more comfortable like being in my own space with somebody or people I know really well versus being out in like a really busy, noisy environment. It really kind of throws me off. And excuse any noise you hear. My dog is over here chewing on one of his treats. But I just want to say it's okay to be a homebody. It's good to want to be home, because in this day and time, it's the safest place you can possibly be. But moving back into the issue of being an introvert. So I think I have a lot of social anxiety. I realized that, and it took me years to understand like what that actually was. I get kind of thrown off and even a little bit awkward when I'm around like really large groups of people. I don't know who I'm supposed to talk to. I don't know what I'm supposed to say. I'm really, really bad at chit chat, like that small talk. I've never been good at that. And I think that's another reason I'm not good at networking. I've been horrible at that my whole life. They're like, oh, people be like, oh, just go to like a networking event and work the room and talk to people. I have never been able to do that. And even if I would try, it comes off so disingenuous. It just doesn't work. But back to the main topic, that is where I believe I became a homebody. And I have run into other people that are the same way. And is it because I'm older? That could be part of it.
Have y'all noticed that when you get older, you kind of become a hermit? Is that just me? Am I weird? Like, I don't want to go anywhere. I just want to be in my house.
As she says, it could be because I and some of us are getting older. You're more comfortable in your home. And I get what she's saying about being a hermit, but that's not quite what I am, because I like to, take walks and be out in the sun, play with my dog outside, but I'm not the type that just really likes to, be out and about like that, just out all the time. And am I comfortable with my own company? Extremely so. So I think that's a huge part of it. Another issue is just it allows me to catch up on like even something as simple as like my reading. I love to read, and being home in a quiet environment, I can catch up on my reading. My food is here. My yummy food is here. I don't have to go out, and I'm saving money because I'm not out, at a restaurant, even though that's okay. If I do go out, I think restaurants are cool, but outside of that, not really. But yeah, you're saving money, you're at home, you're making your own food, you're enjoying your own environment. That's a big thing for me. So another one is I realized that, I just like more quiet environments. I'm not quite sure where that comes from. It could be when I was young, my parents kept me in like really closed, quiet spaces. But my whole life, like I hate loud sirens. I hate large crowds, and it's really, really noisy. It just like does something to me, and I just want to retreat. I just want to go home. And that's the one place when I finally close the door, I'm like, I can take a breath. I'm at peace, and I just finally feel like I'm at home. And another issue for me is the fact that, I don't have to worry about telling somebody, when I'm out, I'm ready to go home, or feeling guilty because you're telling somebody, you know, who maybe drove with you or you got a ride from them that you're ready to go home. That is like the worst feeling, is that you feel guilt telling somebody like you're ready to go home. And they're not, because they're more extroverted than you are. They're not the homebody type, and they just really want to be out and about. And that's not your thing. So if you're already home, you don't have to worry about that. And it's just wonderful to really be at peace in your own space. And check this video out, because I thought it summed it up really well.
There's nothing wrong with being a homebody. The fact that anyone would shame you for loving being home is crazy. Homebodies are some of the most secure people out there, and the most real, because too many will say yes to doing things knowing they don't want to be there. We know exactly who we are, who we aren't, and what we not gonna do is be outside all the time.
So I so agree with that video. It's just a calm and a peace. And I think that people who are homebodies, they know themselves. They know themselves very well. They're at peace with themselves and like their own company. And I think that's a big part of it. And as a woman, I don't have to worry about my makeup. I don't have to worry about my clothes. You can put your pajamas on. You can chill out. You can just be done. Throw the makeup away for the moment. You don't have to worry about that. You can catch up on whatever your hobbies are. You can just be you.
People be like, where's your favorite place to be? And I'm like, at home. If you could be anywhere right now, where would it be? In my house? When you think about the word home, how does it make you feel? Happy.
So yeah, I thought that video summed up the essence of, you know, just liking to be at home. There's an undeniable piece to it. And I feel like people who are introverted / homebodies, there's just an aura of calmness, of really understanding who we are as people. And I absolutely think that that should be something that is embraced, and not something that should either be ridiculed or something that anybody should ever take personally. Because, you know, when you love being home, it's honestly the best and safest place to be. You can't beat it. So let me know what you think. I hope you all enjoyed the video. I've been, you know, adding little video snippets here and there to kind of expand on some of the points that I want to make, because it's nice to know that there are other people who feel the same way you do, you know, about a lot of topics. So again, thank you so much for joining today. I appreciate it. If you are so inclined, please leave a like and subscribe if you would also like. It's free. And I will see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.